It's time for the A&W Restaurant All-American Game of the Week on Richmond's very own WBON TV Channel 9, the leader in local sports television. Watch live with the WBON TV Roku channel. And support these great local sponsors who support our community. Now, here's your announcers for the game.
Good evening, everyone, and welcome in once again to your A&W All-American Foods Game of the Week. It is postseason edition, and tonight, once again, it is win or go home for the Madison Central Indians. I'm Mike Watkins. With today, Tom Gross back in the saddle. We bring you postseason action here in the elementary and semifinals. It is Madison Central and Frederick Douglas.
Yeah, it's going to be an interesting ball game here. These two teams played earlier this year, Michael. It was a 2-point game up at Frederick Douglas. So Central in that, have a chance to win that, and it's going to be easy to see that this could be a very, very close ball game.
Yeah, the two teams played back in December, and it was a 2-point win for Frederick Douglas. Now, the best player facing
I'm Michelle.
And I'm Jennifer, and in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then, in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cub Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 North Estill Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Fayette County Corrections is seeking to fill several positions now. The pay is great along with a long list of benefits and incentives, but the relationships created on the job are one thing that can't be taken for granted.
It allowed me to kind of gather in that family feel, the feel of camaraderie along with my fellow officers, and to get to know people as to see them flourish in their career, and to be an opportunity to try to help them along the way to share my experiences.
Apply today at lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs.
Whether you're in the market for a brand new Chevrolet, you're looking for a pre-owned quality vehicle, or your family car is in need of service by our GM certified technician, Jack Burford has what you need. Come to Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond for all of your automotive needs. Family owned and operated since 1964, Jack Burford Chevrolet is your hometown Chevrolet dealership. Check us out at jackburford.com or come in and see us today. We are located on the EKU bypass across the street from Walmart.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence, to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Do you have dripping registers like this? Drywall issues like this? High humidity can cause a very uncomfortable and sometimes damaging environment. It doesn't matter the age of your system. Improper installation and sizing are the failure. Here at Madison HVAC, we look at your home as a complete system, not just the pieces of equipment attached to your house. Give us a call today at 859-625-1471 so we can provide your solution. And remember, we fix that too.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Since opening in 1972, Citizens Guarantee Bank has been there to help our customers enhance their lives and achieve their dreams. With 7 locations across Central and Eastern Kentucky today, we are celebrating 50 years of being there for the communities we call home. Citizens Guarantee Bank is now CG Bank. New name, same commitment to being there for our neighbors. CG Bank, we've been there for that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Now back on the A&W All-American Foods Game of the Week. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins here with you. And Tom, it is Madison Central versus Frederick Douglass. Winner going to be headed to Monday night in the 11th Region Championship game. The loser will have their season come to an end. And we're hoping that the Indians are able to do what they did on Tuesday night against Western Hills. And, Tom, that's quite frankly make shots. And obviously, you know, in the game of basketball, you got to put the ball in the hoop. It's that easy. Sometimes it cannot be that easy. A lot of times this year we've seen that this Madison Central basketball team can kind of go into scoring lulls and not be able to produce like they did on Tuesday night. Man, when Jalen Davis has it going, it is fun to watch. And on Tuesday, the big three for the Indians, Todd, West, and Davis, all came with their A game, and they blew out the Wolverines to get to this game here today.
Yeah, it was a great game. I got to see most of it, and just unbelievable shooting from the outside, and the play on the inside was good as well. So, you know, you got 2 big guys that look like linebackers out there on defense, and they were unable to stop anybody. It just, I think when Central, Michael, gets it going, I don't think there are many teams in the state that can stop them.
Well, one team that might be able to is the team they're facing today. The Broncos of Frederick Douglass are in the midst of a 26-game winning streak, have not lost since December the 10th, and that was a 18-point loss to Great Crossing. Their only 2 losses this year are to the 2 other teams on the other side of the bracket, Great Crossing and Lexington Catholic. So this team comes in, Tom, very, very confident, very, very ready to get back into the region championship game where they were just 2 years ago. But in that game, they lost to the team they're playing today. That was the last time Madison Central won the 11th Region Championship just 2 years ago. And kind of a revenge chance for Kai Simpson, this Broncos basketball team, as they look to knock off Madison Central and get to where this program has been looking to get to all along, and that's the Rupp Arena floor for the state tournament, Sweet 16 next week. Got to knock off the Indians to get there, though.
Yeah, absolutely. But what they're going to find, Michael, is when you get to that level, when you get to the last 16 teams in the state, there are no bad teams up there. Every team earned their way into that tournament. And, you know, you've won 28 straight, but then let's start comparing who you beat as far as ranked teams. Teams from Western Kentucky, they haven't even seen yet. They're going to come in real strong. So going to be interesting how this all plays out in the long run.
2 really good games for you today, folks. We got Madison Central and Douglass here in the first one, and then a top 10 matchup in the second game between Great Crossing and Lexington Catholic. You're live on the Whitaker Bank pregame show. Whitaker Bank is uniquely Kentucky. In Madison County, nobody has more locations than Whitaker Bank. Visit whitakerbank.com to learn how Whitaker Bank can serve you. We're here with you for the first game. Prep Spin will have the second game for you on goprepspin.com, and I think it's $10 to watch the game in the second game. But that, I mean, listen, that's going to be worth the price of admission to watch 2 of the top 10 teams in the state go one-on-one here in the second game. Glad to have you along here with us. Kind of a early start for us today, Tom, but I think when you look at this matchup, there's a couple of things that could swing this game in favor. You look at the 2 teams, obviously 2 really good basketball clubs. I guess the key, or one of the big things for Madison Central, they just played 2 games on this floor last week, so they have been here before. They played really well against both Model and Madison Southern last week to win the district championship, whereas Frederick Douglass has not played on this floor this year. So that could be one thing in favor of Madison Central. But Frederick Douglass is loaded. They are athletic. They've got a very steady basketball team, a very even basketball team. When you look at the top 4 scorers out there for the Broncos, Kai Simpson and Armello Boone, both averaging over 16 points per game. Avion Chenault as well, averaging 13.2, and Tylen Webb averaging almost 12 points per game. So the Broncos have some weapons they can throw at you. We'll see if the Indians can get their big 3 playing as well as they did on Tuesday night. Tom and I right here, folks. We are courtside inside of the Gateway Cycles broadcast booth. Welcome you into the Gateway Cycles broadcast booth. Gateway Cycles is located over in Mount Sterling. When it's time to choose your next ride, visit gatewaycycles.com. Madison Central and Frederick Douglass about 15 minutes away from the tip. We'll step aside for 3 more minutes. Lots more to get to here on the Whitaker Bank pregame show live on WEKY 92.5 and WBON TV.
Chenault Vineyards has become a premier destination in Richmond for family and friends looking for fun and entertainment. The vineyard sits on 500 acres with breathtaking views and several different things for you to enjoy while you're there. Live music, tastings, tours, a walking trail, or maybe you'd like to host your own event at the vineyard. Visit ChenaultVineyards.com to check out the complete list of upcoming events. Like them on Facebook to stay informed, or like Chenault Vineyards on Instagram.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
Looking for some fun this fall? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or, if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Bar and Grill has you covered every Tuesday, starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill. Your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
It's the common thread that ties us together, making life better for everyone. At CVNB, that means better banking, better accounts and lending, better experiences, better schools and better communities. Better. It's what ties us together. CVNB. Bank better.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust.
Jimbo!
Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
Back here on the Whitaker Bank pregame show, Michael and Tom here with you. Today our cameraman, Jacob Beck, will be to our right, down on underneath the basket. Dawson Rule to our left, and Aiden Mills will be our high and wide cam today. Glad to have you along. Keys to the game brought to you by Jack Burford Chevrolet. Get the keys to your next ride at Jack Burford Chevrolet on the Eastern Bypass in Richmond. Visit jackburford.com to see the entire inventory at Jack Burford Chevrolet. Tom, you know this Frederick Douglass team, so athletic, and that's could be a factor when you're playing, you know, a lot of teams around the state. When you are the most athletic team, a lot of times you cannot be defended. You can get around your opponent and get to the basket quite easy. Also, what that allows you to do is defend and get up in people and really make it hard on them to score. While that is the case most times for Frederick Douglass, today the big three for Madison Central, if they come out and play like they did on Tuesday night, should be able to handle that type of pressure and still be able to have a big game. On the other side, the key for the Indians, we know that Davis has got to perform. He's got to have a Jalen Davis big game, which he has had plenty of times throughout his career. You remember that one-on-one matchup he had with Reed Shepherd not too long ago against North Laurel in the regular season. Took that matchup personal, came out, defended Reed Shepherd, did a great job in that matchup, and then also put over 30 points on the board as well. Not saying we need 30 points from Davis, but it would definitely be much welcome from Alan Feldhouse. And then Jaden West, the way he played on Tuesday night, also needs to have another big game. But I think the biggest key has got to be Robbie Todd. He has got to both dominate the glass and score today. Todd, the future EKU Colonel, had 18 and 16 against Western Hills on Tuesday night. He has got to have maybe that same type of game here today if the Indians want to find themselves in the region championship game once again on Monday.
If Central has poor shooting, let's say in the first half, there are two ways that you can defend that. Number one is your defense. Play stellar defense. And number two, rebound the ball. Yeah. Out-rebound the opposition. If you can out-rebound them 2-1, you stand a chance to win the basketball game, even if you're only shooting, 38-40%.
Now, Tuesday night, Jalen Davis came out of the game, or in the start of the game, very cold shooting, really struggled to put the ball in the basket, but Jaden West had a gigantic first half, and that kind of helped Central build a lead, and then in the third quarter, Davis just took over the ball game. So hopefully Davis can come out of the gate hot today. It'll be a big factor for Madison Central. Glad to have you along, folks. Hope you and your family are safe, and that the wind that we had yesterday did not cause much damage to your home, obviously outside of your house, whatever the case might be. Very, very dangerous winds throughout the region yesterday, Tom. We were coming on the way over here. Saw some buildings that had the side ripped off, some paneling laying on the floor, a lot of debris that was just blown all over the place. Last night, looking through my neighborhood, there were like 7 or 8 trash cans kind of just bundled up on the street. The wind was just absolute bonkers yesterday.
I gained a couple of pool noodles out in front of my door this morning when I went out. So I don't have a pool, but I can put them on Facebook yard sale or something, maybe.
There you go.
Might be able to get rid of them.
Appreciate you joining us here, folks, live on WBON TV. Michael Watkins and Tom Gross as we get ready for a tip-off 8 minutes away here on WBON. Let's look at tonight's Star Watch, brought to you by Jerry Goebel, State Farm Insurance. Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there, just like Jalen Davis has been for the Madison Central Indians and Kai Simpson has been for the Frederick Douglass Broncos. Davis has been the go-to man really for the last 2 or 3 years for the Indians. Burst on the scene in that first-round game versus Lexington Catholic 2 years ago in the 11th region tournament, and he's really just continued to be Jalen Davis. At times, he can put up maybe even 35, 40 points for you. Could use one of those performances today if you're a Madison Central fan. And Kai Simpson, just so steady, great ball handler, good shooter for Frederick Douglass. He's the guy to watch out for the Broncos. That's your Star Watch today, brought to you by Jerry Goebel, State Farm Insurance, right here in Richmond. Like Jerry Goebel, State Farm Insurance on Facebook to learn more. What a fun day, folks. We've got 2 really good games here for you. We're going to be live here for game number 1. Prep Spin pay-per-view for game number 2. Lex Cath and Great Crossing. Madison Central and Frederick Douglass here in game number 1. And These two teams, of course, Frederick Douglass, Tom, hasn't been around a whole heck of a lot long as far as being a high school.
Yeah.
But they literally, as soon as they became Frederick Douglass High School, it seemed like they have been putting out great athletic sports teams all across their school, with not only football winning a state championship this year, but basketball has been good for a while. Girls basketball on the brink of winning an 11th region championship this year as well. But throughout the little short history of Frederick Douglass, Madison Central 4-2 all time against the Broncos, won by 8 back in 2019. In the first year in 2020, won by 2 did Madison Central. Then this is where we could kind of see where things start to go. Frederick Douglass on January 25th, 2021, knocked off Madison Central in the regular season 59-50. The Indians, however, turned around and beat the Broncos in the region championship game 80-62 on my birthday, Tom, March 27th of that year. And that was such a fun ball game. Cole Brown, Braden Ray, Will Harden, everybody putting out big performances. And Central was back in the Sweet 16 following that big win. So that year they lost to Frederick Douglass in the regular season, got some revenge in the postseason. This year, back in late December, early January, Frederick Douglass won 61-59, a 2-point win over Madison Central. Can the Indians get some more revenge here today? Tip-off 5.5 minutes away. We'll step aside for 3 more minutes here live on the Whitaker Bank pregame show. So glad to have you along with us, folks, on what should be, man, a fun day of high school hoops. We are almost there, the Sweet 16, right around the corner. We'll be right back in 3 minutes live on Y92.5 WEKY and WBON TV.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Support local and get your vehicle running at its peak performance with CT Diesel Performance South Exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff specialize in diesel performance and repair that will service any vehicle, big or small, with oil changes, brakes, tires, alignments, and more. Broke down and need a tow? Well, call CT Diesel at 859-699-8712. Like them on Facebook to enter a weekly drawing for a free oil change. CT Diesel Performance off Exit 97 in Richmond.
Being prepared for various types of disasters is one of the best ways to ensure the safety of your family, friends, and community. The Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program is here and ready to support community emergency response. For how to be prepared, make emergency kits, know your zone, and shelter-in-place information, contact EMA CSEP at 624-4787 or visit madisoncountyky.us/EMA. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Row Tribe.
Want to make dinner a true winner? This is temptation times 12. Get the ultimate family meal at Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken with our 12-piece family meal at a great price.
Try the new Cajun Combo for just $5.99, or feed a family with 3 new Inflation Busters meal deals.
We're back here live on WBON TV, WEKY. Tom Gross and Michael Watkins here live with you, Tom, as we get you set for high school basketball action. We do want to look at that game time temperature. Man, tell you what, as bad as it was yesterday, that weather today, Tom, absolutely perfect. It's 52 degrees right now, but it feels much warmer than that with the sun beating down on the outside.
Yeah.
But we know with that wind we had yesterday and all the things that go into that, that can really put a wear and tear on your heating and cooling system. That's why you got to keep our friends Madison HVAC in mind for moments like this. When your heating and cooling system is on the fritz, give our friends at Madison HVAC a call. You can like them on Facebook or visit MadisonHVACR.com. Give them a call today, 859-625-1471, and they will do whatever it takes to get your heating and cooling system back performing at its peak level. It's Madison Central and Frederick Douglass, Tom. We're here less than a minute away from the tip-off. We also have some really good postseason tournament sponsors we want to say thank you to. We have a lot of sponsors that have been with us all year long, but a few of these folks topped on for our district and postseason coverage, like Near New Auto Center, Realty World, Adams & Associates, Amco Transmissions, ABR Auto Recyclers, Lakes Funeral Home, Holland Sons Auto Care, Hampton Hall Movers, Whitaker Bank of Madison County, Cars of Kentucky, Been There, Dump That, and Gillum's Sports Lounge. Thanks to all those great sponsors, we see A.W. Hamilton, the EKU head basketball coach, here to check out this game today. He's got Jalen Davis an offer right now. He's got one of his former players, or one of his current players, played for Frederick Douglass and Deshaun Jackson. And then Isaiah Cozart, another current EKU Colonel, played at Madison Central. So those two guys might have a little more interest in this game here today as well. And a really good crowd on hand here today for not only this game, but that second game will have a great crowd as well.
Yeah, they will.
Send it over to our PA announcer for today's starting lineup and the national anthem.
Douglas Broncos and the Madison Central Indians. Fans, please rise and join us as we honor America, its freedom, and those who protect it with the playing of the national anthem. Presenting the colors this evening is the Madison Central Army Junior ROTC Honor Unit with Distinction Color Guard. Commanding the color guard and carrying the national flag is Cadet Command Sergeant Major Tribble. Guarding the national flag is Cadet Staff Sergeant Bledsoe. Carrying the state flag is Cadet First Lieutenant King. And guarding the state flag is Cadet First Staff Sergeant Perry. We ask that you please remain standing until the colors have left the floor. And now, our national anthem.
Great job on the national anthem. Tom, I appreciate you turning it down. I know they asked you to sing it today, so I appreciate you saying no. Didn't want everybody to get up and walk out today. We did have to turn the audio down there, though. We've had issues before being kicked off of our streams because of, copyright issues with some of the songs. So I had to kind of turn us down there. But great national anthem either way as we turn it back over to the PA announcer for the starting lineups.
And now, let's meet the starting lineups. First, for the Frederick Douglass Broncos. At guard, a sophomore, number 1, Armello Boone. At guard, a senior, number 4, Kai Simpson. At guard, a senior, number 5, at forward, a sophomore, number 2, Avian Chenault. And at forward, a sophomore, number 24, Logan Busen. The Broncos are coached by Wes Scarberry. And now let's meet the Madison Central Indians. At guard, a senior, number 11, Jaden West. At guard, a senior, number 12, Jalen Davis. At guard, a junior, number 20, Parker Mullins. At guard, a junior, number 22, Eli Steele. And at center, a senior, number 24, Robbie Todd. Indians are coached by Alan Feldhouse Jr. Officials for today's first game, Mike Stokes, Cody Ryan, Tony Papillo, and the alternate, Josh Anderson.
Let's make it happen. 11th region semifinal action about to commence at EKU. It'll be Davis to tip it off for Madison Central. And we'll see who the Broncos put out there, Tom. Looks like Chenault.
Avion's going to be out there.
So here we go, action about to tip away in the semifinals, and we've got a quick whistle. And we're going to re-tip, I believe.
Yeah, that kind of went one direction there.
It's a good band, by the way.
Yeah.
I know Gage likes them. Here we go, underway. Simpson will control it. Broncos have it first. And the 11th region semifinals underway. Over to Busen. Now into the hands of Armello Boone. Man, this kid is so smooth. Was impressed with his game last year. Simpson's got it. Davis takes the matchup there. Two of the best in the 11th region, Kai Simpson, Jalen Davis going one-on-one. Indians in that man-to-man defense. Here's Chenault. Now Webb to Busen. Eli Steele takes that matchup. West almost got a piece of it. They're going to say a goaltend. And Feldhouse already in the ear of the official. I don't even think he touched it. I think he missed it.
No, he didn't touch it.
Now, he did smack the backboard. Maybe that's where the official was calling the goaltend at. But
so who got credit for that basket?
It'll be Logan Busen with the first two of the ball game. Here's Parker Mullins. Indians swing it left side. Tylen Webb, really good athlete, good defender. Got the matchup with Davis. Jalen going to work on Busen now. Swing it over to Mullins. Inside Robbie Todd. Todd's got to have a big game today for Madison Central. He's double teamed. Swing it over to Mullins. Parker, Davis. Head fake. And now swing it left side over to Jaden West. Back inside the Todd. Robbie up and in for two. It's a good sign early on. We got to have a big game from Robbie Todd. And we're knotted up at 2. 6:45 to play in the first.
Looks like they gave that basket to Kai Simpson, Michael.
Well, it was Simpson. Okay.
Yeah.
I think Kyle will take a free two.
I waited till they put it up on the board.
Here is Simpson. Parker Mullins taking that matchup. Kick it out. 3 from Chenault. Good. Mullins got beat. Davis had to help. Wide open 3 in the corner and a 5-2 Broncos lead. Jaden West going to work on Chenault. Jaden to the rack. Kick it out. Davis. He'll drive baseline. Pull up from 15. No. Todd tipped it to West, and Jaden will put it up and in.
You know, we've talked about Jaden West's tenacity in football and basketball. Going to be real important in this game tonight.
Jaden West has come on strong over the last few weeks as well. Webb guarded by Todd. Simpson. Mullins giving him space. Kai going to take the 3, and it's short. West up high for the rebound. Now give it over to Davis. Wes Scarberry, the head coach for Frederick Douglass. Davis driving in, had it blocked. Boone with the rebound, and here comes the Broncos up the floor.
Yeah, I agree with the call there. Robbie Todd thought that was goaltending.
Yeah.
And it was. The ball was almost on the rim when he touched it.
Almost the exact same situation with West goaltending call, but Indians don't get the call here. Here's a ball knocked loose. West on the floor, and the Indians have possession. Parker Mullins will slow it down. Over to West on the right wing. He'll drive. Jaden lost the handle. Had it poked away. It's in the backcourt. Parker Mullins able to track it down. It's loose off of Kai Simpson. Man, bodies on the floor, and we are having fun here in the first 2, make it 3 minutes of action as West, Mullins, everybody putting their bodies on the line, Tom.
Everybody wants it. I mean, there's 10 players out there. All 10 players want it. You can tell it. You can see it.
Here comes Davis up the floor for the Indians. Jalen gets around his defender. Double team. Kick it over to the corner to Eli Steele. Now Mullins back to Davis. Jalen around Busen. Bumped. Count the basket and a foul. Davis up strong, and we said the big 3 were going to have to play well. We got 6 points, 2 from each of them at the moment. Davis trying to give himself 3 at the line.
Going to call that one on Avion Chenault reaching in. That'll be his first.
And Davis does capitalize on the 3-point play. Now 7-5 Madison Central. Davis 3. We got a whistle. And I think that's Boone going to have to fix his ankle brace here. Going back to Wes Scarberry. So Coach Mosley fired because of a charity game that he had scheduled without talking to the school first. So they fire him almost about a month, a little bit before the season started. They hire Wes Scarberry, who was an assistant coach on the staff last year, former head coach at Model, and Webb lost the handle. We'll get back to that point in a moment as Parker Mullins drives, kicks it out, corner 3, blocked. Todd got it off the foot of Boone. It'll be Madison Central ball. Scarberry, Tom, when he coached at Model, 0-6 lifetime versus Allen Feldhouse Jr. However, back in that regular season game when the Broncos knocked off the Indians, that was the first win for Scarberry over the future Hall of Famer Allen Feldhouse. Davis 2 more on a 9-5 lead for Madison Central. Jalen now with 5.
Boy, you talk about poise. When he goes up for a jump shot, he knows he's going to make it.
Simpson around Davis. His first 2. Or make that his second basket.
Yeah.
Had the goaltend basket on the first possession for Frederick Douglass. Here's Davis with it again. Tylen Webb with the matchup defensively. Todd sets a screen. They'll swing it over to West. Jaden, free throw line jumper. No, this time Todd the rebound. Kick it out to Parker Mullins. His floater way off, and the rebound to Simpson. Mullins had Robbie Todd. Could have dropped it off there to him, Tom.
Yep.
That's a shot Parker can make. Got to shoot it with confidence, though. Here's Boone in the corner. Make that Chenault. Now Boone with it. Todd there defensively. Simpson open 3. Comes off. Davis clears it out for the Indians. Jalen in a hurry the other way. Driving. Free throw line jumper is pure.
He's feeling it, baby.
Davis has got 7, 11, 2-7. Madison Central in front by 4.
Give me the ball, Coach. Give me the ball.
Davis not only has 7, he's got the last 7 for Madison Central. Here's Boone, try to answer. His 3 comes off. Rebound to Steele. Busen took it away. A whistle and a jump ball. Possession arrow to the Indians. Yeah, Coach Park coming off the bench to tell Eli, hey, hold on to it. Be strong with that thing.
Yep.
Parker Mullins will throw it in right in front of Jacob Beck, our cameraman. They give it back to Parker, and Armello Boone will match up defensively. Alan Feldhaus looking to get his team back in the region championship game. Oh, Davis cuts back door. Ball knocked loose as Webb, who's a really good athlete, good defender, knocks that one away.
Big shove there. They didn't call the foul. I was surprised. Davis got basically shoved out of bounds.
You're letting them play. I like it. Let them play physical, but you got to let them play both ways. And to this point, they are. Come into Jalen. He'll rip it through, drive, lost the handle, stolen away by Boone. Armello in a hurry. Lays it off to Busen. Logan. Too hard. Jaden West up high for the rebound. They're in there trying to rip it away. We got a foul against the Broncos.
You're not going to be able to play with the intensity that Jalen West plays. I don't care how good an athlete you are. That guy is on a mission in this game tonight, and he is just showing a great effort on the rebound and picks up that foul.
Yeah, Jaden West got up there for that rebound. He and Todd have got to control the glass today for the Indians. Here is Robbie. And a reach-in foul on Busen. Logan doesn't like the call, but he got a little bit of the hand of Robbie Todd. It's now the third team foul against Frederick Douglass. And checking into the game for the first time today is going to be number 23, Leighton Harris for Frederick Douglass.
Well, they're going to give that foul to Busen down there. They took him a while to get it up there, but they finally posted it. That's his first.
West into Todd. Robbie with Busen on him. Robbie fades away. No. And a good rebound by Boone as Davis hits the deck hard. Outlet to Kai Simpson. Swung over to Harris. He'll get West up in the air. Lay it off for Boone, who's good for two. And an 11-9 lead for Madison Central. Parker Mullins over to West. Jaden to Elijah Steele into Todd, double teamed. Robbie had it stripped, got it back, poked away, and here comes Frederick Douglass. Turnover, Robbie Todd. Boone. And he'll be fouled by Davis. The and one opportunity for Armello Boone as he used the old Euro step, Tom, and got the basket to fall. Check it out here on the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction replay. Yeah, Davis bumped him with the body trying to block it. It'll be a free throw for Boone and a chance to put Frederick Douglass back in front.
First foul on Jalen Davis in the contest. Boone with a three-point play, Michael.
12-11. Minute 25 to play. West over to Steele. Now Davis. Swung around to Mullins. Now Jaden West. Into Todd in the corner. Central being patient here. Eli to West. Jaden in the paint. Hangs. Thought he's hitting the floor again. They're letting him play, though, Tom. Here comes Busen up the floor in a hurry. Logan will kick it out. Three from Webb is long. Webb got his own rebound. Drives hard. And an offensive foul. Tylen Webb picks up the offensive foul. And now Wes Scarberry in the ear of the official.
Well, that was a good call. I mean, he bulldozed his way in there, had no chance of getting stopped under control, and a great job of taking the charge by the Indians.
They're letting them play, folks. Man, Mullins and Steele and Webb and Busen, everybody beating and banging inside, and now we see Cody Morrison check in for the first time.
We got finger issue.
Yeah.
Jalen West, he's holding his hand, trying to shake it off out there.
Yeah, Jaden got that right thumb, and then Davis was holding his ankle. Davis crosses over. Swing it into the corner. Steele will try one from deep. Dials it up. No good. West up high for the rebound. Jaden kicks it out to Jalen Davis. Todd sets the screen. They're keying on Davis, obviously. Why not? Oh, offensive foul. That one was close. Let's check it out here on the replay if we can, Gage. It looked like Simpson was to the side. Let's see it here. I don't think Davis hit him straight on. No, it was close, but the official gives the call to Kai Simpson, who takes the charge, and now it's the second foul on Davis. Parker Mullins going to come back in, and Davis going to have a quick seat with those 2 fouls. You got to have him on the floor, Tom.
Yeah, you do. So good move. You don't want him picking up 3 here with 27 seconds left in this quarter.
Yeah, Feldhouse now on the ear of the official once again. He and Scarberry working these referees. Here's Kai Simpson with it. Kai, guarded by West. Kick it around into the hands of Jack Nagog. Into Harrison, he turned it over. Layton couldn't handle it. Let's see if the Indians can get a shot off. 4 seconds. 3. West from midcourt. No, just short. Morrison got it off the glass, but it wouldn't go. And at the end of 1, Madison Central and Frederick Douglass in a tight one like we thought it would be. Broncos lead 12-11 here on WEKY and WBON TV.
So if I buy this today, I get free service for life?
Something like that. Congratulations.
Thanks. What is this?
Oh, it's standard. It's in the contract.
So I get all this for free?
Yeah, something like that.
I trust you too.
You can keep the pen.
Everything okay?
I'm just looking for the string.
The books are 100% free. No strings attached.
All the books an undergraduate will need, all free.
When perfect is in the air, you can feel it. Presenting the new Ultimate Comfort System from Lennox, the most advanced heating and air conditioning system ever.
Call 859-779-0122 now and get the best Lennox home comfort systems at a price you'll love. That's affordable heating and air at 859-779-0122 or online at affordableheating-air.com.
Back to the action here on WEKY. If you're listening to us on the radio, appreciate you joining us in. And on WBON TV, live today on our YouTube channel, on our Facebook page, and WBONTV.com, on the WBON TV Roku channel. And if you're here in Madison County and some of the surrounding areas, you can find us over on cable, Spectrum Channel 712 in Madison County, and on Channel 9.1 VHF over the air. Carmelo Boone with it for the Broncos. Simpson's 3 short. Robbie Todd able to grab the rebound. Simpson knocked it away. Now Todd, bodies all over the place. It's Steele with it. Steele battling. Davis hit, and we're going to have a foul on who? If they call that on Davis, that's his 3rd. Let's see who it's on. They're talking it over. Now the officials going to come together. This is a big call early on in this game. It's on number 4, Kai Simpson, and now Scarberry can't believe the call. Wow. I mean, they were all over the place, bodies hitting the floor. If you call that first one, which, I mean, you really could have called it on anybody. If you call that first foul, then that doesn't even happen. But that is now the, I believe, second foul. Is that the second foul on Simpson, or is that his first?
Simpson, that will be number 2.
Now Davis. Indians back with it on offense. Down by 1. Steele looking inside to Todd. Todd's got the size advantage, but Frederick Douglass so athletic, making it hard on that entry pass. Jalen's got it. Now over to Todd on the right wing. Swing it right into the corner. Steele will dribble it out. Now can he feed it inside? He does. To Todd. Long 2. Robbie short. And Armello Boone grabbing the rebound. Boone in a hurry the other way. Armello swings it to Webb. He'll try a 3. And knock it down. Pretty shot from Tylen Webb. Broncos in front by 4. Davis quickly the other way. Double teamed. Bounces it to Steele. Now Mullen swung right side West. He'll drive. Bumped. No. Got his own rebound. Steele wide open for 3. Comes off. Todd tips it. Davis. He'll drive behind the back. Tylen Webb right there with him. 3. Comes off. Man, Steele went up for the rebound. We're going to have a foul underneath on Ngog. That's a good look for Davis. But I tell you again, Frederick Douglass so athletic, just up in these Madison Central offensive players.
Yeah, there's not a lot of space anywhere out there.
How impressive was Nia Rhodes for the Frederick Douglass girls basketball team the other day. They'll play Lexcath in the girls championship game on this floor as well later on this afternoon. As Simpson over to Boone. He'll drive on Mullins, hit the deck, and Parker will pick up the personal. Free throws coming up for Armello.
First on Parker. That's, I believe, if I'm not mistaken, 3 on the team.
Yeah, third team foul, 16 fouls on Frederick Douglass. Boone a chance to push this lead out to 6 if he can knock down both free throws. And he does knock down the first. 16-11, Frederick Douglass with a 5-point lead.
Boone, a 68% free throw shooter, coming in.
Yep, made both of them. 17-11.
He's 3 for 3 in the game now. That's all that Frederick Douglass has shot thus far.
Mullins, guarded by Boone, gets around him. Parker driving up with confidence. Bumped, no call. It was tipped out, I think, off of Simpson. Nope, they say off of Todd. And back to Frederick Douglass. Parker Mullins, a nice strong drive, but again, more contact. And the shot wouldn't go. Again, Tom, they're letting them play. I think if you're Madison Central, you just got to go up strong with it there. And you know the contact's going to come. Got to finish through it.
Coach Feldhouse telling the official over there, you owe me one. You owe me one.
Here's Kai, guarded by West. 17-11, and God will come get it. Man, West all over him defensively and a reach-in foul. Yeah. Jaden got him on the arm. Good call there.
That's first on Jaden West, and the team scored.
Yeah, they're letting them play underneath. If you do that out front, that's got to be a whistle from the official. Webb right in front of us comes in to Kai Simpson. West on him defensively. Kai going to work on Eli Steele at the moment. If Frederick Douglass scores here, don't be surprised if we see a timeout, Alan Feldhouse. Nobody's called a timeout yet.
No.
Houston from the elbow, good. 19-11. Feldhouse says play on, guys. Let's go. Let's wake up here offensively. Let's see if we can get Davis going again. Jalen from deep. And he's fouled on the three-point attempt. And Jalen Davis, Tom, one thing that I really noticed from him as of late, he's really gotten good at using his body when he's shooting the jump shots to try to draw the contact from a defender. You know, like Kobe Bryant used to do back in the day.
Exactly.
You kick that leg out, and then if the defender runs into it, you kind of flail it out and force the official to call the foul. Now, Davis with 3 free throws, and he makes the first. Got to have all of these kind of stem the tide as Frederick Douglass on a nice run here to build a what is now 7-point lead. Jalen makes the first 2. One more to come.
85% free throw shooter. 3 for 3 already in the game with 1 to go.
And he made all 3. Got to have them all, and he got them all. 19-14 Broncos, 5:20 to play. Appreciate you tuning us in as we work our way through the first half in this 11th region semifinal action on WBON TV and on radio 92.5. And God kicks it out, Busen. Eli Steele there defensively. Busen gets in the paint, in trouble, kicks it out to Simpson. West on the matchup there. West has got 1 foul, Davis with 2. Kai, nice little head fake. Boone will try 1 from deep, and it's good. Defender came off of him just for a moment, and the 3 free throws from Davis answered by a quick 3 from Armello Boone. Davis right back up the floor in the long jumper. 22-16 Frederick Douglass.
Jalen Davis with a dozen.
He's doing what he has to, Tom, to keep his team in the game at the moment. Busen looking to post up on Steele. Simpson crosses over on West. Always in control. Calm, cool, and collected. Kai Simpson. Busen now on the short corner. Backing his way in. Kicks it out. Boone now in God. He'll pull up from the long 2, and it's gone. Timeout, Frederick Douglass. Broncos in front by 8 as the crowd behind us comes to life. And it's the role players right now stepping up for the Broncos, Tom. Good shot there from Ingog. Busen a moment ago hit a long two, so they're hitting their shots. We got to see if we can get maybe Steele and Mullins to knock down one or two of theirs. 24-16, 4:08 to play. They said 30-second timeout and then changed it to a full, but we'll keep it right here. Glad to have you along with us, folks, as we bring you action on WEKY. You see the long two there from Ingog on the Bluegrass Restoration and Construction Replay. I want to say thank you to some of our great postseason sponsors here on the broadcast, like Near New Auto Center, Realty World Adams and Associates, Amco Transmissions, ABR Auto Recyclers, Lake's Funeral Home, Holland Sons Auto Care, Hampton Hall Movers, Whitaker Bank of Madison County, Cars of Kentucky, Been There, Dump That, and Gillum's Sports Lounge. Thanks to all those great sponsors helping us cover these postseason games for all the Madison County teams. Tom, Lady Indians saw their season come to an end on Wednesday in a loss to the Lady Broncos. Now on the boys' side, it's Frederick Douglass trying to do the same and find themselves in the region championship game in both the girls and boys.
Well, we got 4:08 to go in the first half, Michael, and the Indians able to get bonus free throws. They just need to take it down low.
Yeah, you got to try to force these officials to give you some calls. West, oh, man, that is a grown man move by Jaden West, showing off the athleticism. And now back the other way, Kai Simpson guarded by West. Jaden's got to pull double duty. Score on one end, defend the best player on the other. Here is Kai. Still takes the matchup on the switch. Kick it out, Busen. Straight away, now over to Webb, left wing. Tylen driving on Todd, excuse me. Good defense from Robbie Todd, and here comes the Indians back in the hands of West. Todd sets the screen. Jaden crosses over, kicks it out, Todd. Now Davis. Screen from Robbie. Swing it over left side, Eli Steele. Back to Davis. Jalen on the move, crossing over. In the paint, now right wing, it's West. Letting him have it, didn't take the shot. Davis from deep. No, Simpson had it poked out by Steele. That's a good look from Davis, Tom, a shot he can knock down. But that time left it short just a hair, and it will be Frederick Douglass basketball with a 6-point lead and 3:04 to play. Simpson across the timeline. Right sideline he comes over to Boone. Armello's had a good first half. Webb. Screen from Busen. Tylen takes it right side. Simpson. He'll drive baseline. Now crossover on Mullins. Good defense from Parker. Ball knocked loose. Simpson's got it. Boone. Chenault. Three. Good. Avion pushes that lead to 9. 27-18. 2.5 to play in the second quarter. Good ball movement off the ricochet. Here's Mullins with it. Swing it over to Steele. Inside to Todd. Robbie double teamed, and the ball knocked loose. Boone saved it, but he was out of bounds. Yeah, Steele kind of lobbed that one in there to Todd. Got away with it, but Central got to find some offense. Todd. Over to Davis. Wide open three. This time, nothing but nylon. Jalen Davis from deep. Back to a 6-point deficit. Now we got to find something on this end, Tom. Let's dig down and get a stop if you're Madison Central as we dip under 2 to play.
Yeah, 15 points now for Jalen Davis.
Busen to Simpson. Wide open, and he lays it in.
Well, you can see why he's averaging 16-7 a game. He's Johnny on the spot. Boom! I thought that was in. Wow.
Davis, missed the three. Had a good look. Douglass back the other way. Busen blocked. Todd with the rebound. Outlet to Davis. Jalen going to drive on Simpson. Hang and finish. Good move by Davis. You got to respect the three. Simpson came out to guard him. Davis went right by him. 17 now in the first half for Davis.
10 in the second quarter to keep him in this thing.
Simpson over West.
Wow.
Kai having a great first half as well. He answers the Davis bucket with a deep three. And now it's a 9-point lead. Davis to Steele underneath. Eli got the defender in the air. Blocked. Got it back. And there's a whistle and a goaltend.
Yep.
Man, Avion Chenault got up high and sent that one packing. The official awards Elijah Steele with the basket on the goaltend. Tell you what, Tom, we have got some athletic young men out here. Jaden West got called for a goaltend earlier in the contest, and that time it was called against Avion Chenault.
Well, Coach telling Simpson to just back it out here. We got the lead by 7.
Kai drives. No. Todd able to track it down. Robbie in trouble. And we got a whistle and a foul on Chenault, and he can't believe it as Jaden West under the basket got poked in the eye. Man, it has been such a physical basketball game, and what that's going to do is allow Robbie Todd to walk to the other end and shoot some free throws.
Yeah, that's big.
Let's see if Davis sneaks up here. If I'm Jalen Davis, I'm going to sneak up to the line and shoot these. Now, they might have called it. Let's see. They're going to let Davis shoot. So it was holding. They were holding Davis, trying to prevent him from getting the basketball. And that's the third foul on Chenault. Yeah, Scarberry pleading his case. Jalen missed the front end. It was a 1-and-1. Davis misses the first, and now Busen going to bring it up for Frederick Douglass. Now lays it off to Simpson. Kai just does beat the 10-second count.
Yeah.
20 seconds to play. Central going to try to get a stop here with a 7-point deficit. Simpson, screened by Busen, spins into the lane, kicks it out. Busen will drive, hangs, and finishes. Indians have time. 5 seconds. West, 3. No. Davis, no. And Madison Central will go into the halftime break down by 9, 34-25. Samantha Burford, we'll see if she's going to try to track down Alan Feldhouse here and get his first half thoughts, with the Indians trailing by 9, 34-25. And Samantha over there with Coach Feldhouse.
All right, Coach, let's talk about this team and how you feel like your team is playing in this first half.
And we got to get somebody else offensively do something other than Jalen. We got to attack the rim. We didn't get any calls there early, so we quit attacking. We got to attack the rim. They're shooting it really good. And I said if they were going to beat us, we needed for them to beat us from outside, and right now they are. So we're going to have to pick up the pressure a little bit more on those threes, so they are shooting it good.
Yeah, they are. Simpson and Simpson and Chenault both have double digits in the, or no, I misspoke. They've got double fouls, so tell us about that. I believe
we need to go to the rim. We need to put a little pressure on them, make them have to guard going to the rim instead of settling for so many jump shots.
All right, good luck, Coach. Thanks a lot. All right, we're going to take that 3-minute commercial break. I'm going to get out of the way of these cheerleaders and stay with us. It's going to be a great game this second half.
Batteries Unlimited in Richmond can energize you when your batteries fade out. They can also cut and make most home and automobile keys, replace and program key fobs, and make copies of your house keys. Plus, cell phone screen repair. Bring in your Apple or Samsung today. We are your home for all batteries. Go see Chris at Batteries Unlimited, Commercial Drive in Richmond.
Gillum Sports Lounge is the perfect place to gather to watch your favorite team. Watch EKU, Kentucky, and every game of the 44th District Tournament at Gillum Sports Lounge in Richmond. The food is pretty good too. Burgers, pizza, salads, appetizers, and so much more. Gillum's has something for everybody. Stop by Gillum's today. They'll be ready to fire up the grill for you. Or order online at GillumSportsLounge.com. Gillum Sports Lounge, 830 Eastern Bypass inside the Richmond Mall.
I'm Michelle. And I'm Jennifer. And in the spring of 1992, Bishop Small Engine Repair was born in our mom and dad's barn in Estill County.
Then in the fall of 1992, we made the move to Madison County, where we are today. With the support of our family, customers, and community, we have continued to grow in the outdoor power industry. With a full line of products from Cadet, Grasshopper, Echo, and Shindawa, we can help you tackle your yard so you can enjoy it with your family. Bishop's Small Engine Repair, where our focus is our customer. Stop on in, 119 Northwest Avenue in Richmond. We can't wait to see you.
Fayette County Corrections is seeking to fill several positions now. The pay is great along with a long list of benefits and incentives, but the relationships created on the job are one thing that can't be taken for granted.
It allowed me to kind of gather in that family feel, the feel of camaraderie along with my fellow officers, and to get to know people as to see them flourish in their career, and to be an opportunity to try to help them along the way to share my experiences.
Apply today at lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs.
Whether you're in the market for a brand new Chevrolet, you're looking for a pre-owned quality vehicle, or your family car is in need of service by our GM certified technician, Jack Burford has what you need. Come to Jack Burford Chevrolet in Richmond for all of your automotive needs. Family owned and operated since 1964, Jack Burford Chevrolet is your hometown Chevrolet dealership. Check us out at jackburford.com or come in and see us today. We are located on the EKU bypass across the street from Walmart.
Jake from State Farm. I would like to formally extend my gratitude for the Russell rate on my insurance.
Do you mean surprisingly great rates from State Farm?
I don't believe in accepting help, but I'll make an exception.
Here's the deal, Russell. There's no special rate. These prices are for everyone.
Consider us square. I made that from memory. I know your face that well.
When you want the real deal, call State Farm agent Jerry Goebel in Richmond today.
Like a good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Welcome back into WBON TV, WEKY here live on TV and radio with you today. And I'm glad to have you joining us, Tom, as we go now to the Fayette County Corrections halftime show. Fayette County Corrections right there in Lexington has been approved for a new pay scale for corrections officers, now offering $50,000 per year with a $3,000 hiring incentive. Are you somebody looking for a job that you can protect your family, keep your community safe? Well, Fayette County Corrections now hiring. Visit lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs to find more information and to apply today. At the halftime, it's the Madison Central Indians trailing by 9, 34-25. Valen Davis doing everything he can to keep his team in the ball game. 17 points, but struggling from deep. Both he and West make that 1 of 8 from the three-point line, and Central just can't get the long ball to drop right now. Whereas on the other side, Frederick Douglass 5 of 10 from deep. That's really been the difference in the game.
Yeah,
thus
that is the difference in the game. You had 5 more points on made baskets, plus they're 56.5% from the field, 13 of 23. So they've made 3 more 2 baskets. The thing where we're doing well is we are out rebounding them 17-13, which is good. I think they took 1 away from Jaden West. I had him with 7, but he's playing a whale of a game. Robbie Todd has 5 already. Both of them should be in double digits by the end of this game.
Well, we said that those 2 guys are going to have to dominate the glass. They're doing a good job, but it's really been the offense letting Central down as far as getting in. They're getting inside quite a bit, but Douglass being so athletic and so physical, it's really been hard on Central to finish at the rim when they are getting inside. On the other side, again, the Broncos offense really filling it from deep. 5 of 10. They've got 2 of 2 from Avion Chenault, 1 3 for Simpson, 1 for Tylon Webb, and 1 for Armello Boone. The guys for the Broncos nailing them from long range. And we'll now look at the halftime stats, sponsored by Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond. Make your home stand out among the rest with the Bluegrass Marble and Granite of Richmond. They specialize in kitchen and bathroom countertops and can also provide unique looks for your fireplace, outdoor grills, and other areas of your home. Visit them online at bluegrassmarblegranite.com and see how they can help you get your home ready for spring and summer at Bluegrass Marble Granite of Richmond. Tom, halftime stats look like this individually. Armello Boone with 10 for Frederick Douglass, 6 for Chenault, 7 for Simpson, 3 for Tylon Webb, 6 for Logan Busen, who's played well, and 2 for Jack and Goff. On the other side for the Indians, 17 for Davis, 4 for West, 2 each for Eli Steele and Robbie Todd. And really, other than the goaltend, it's only been 3 guys scoring for the Indians, as We knew that those guys were going to have to step up offensively, but Robbie Todd, only 1 of 3 from the field. I think we got to get him more shot attempts in the second half because his size advantage inside is really a factor that the Indians have not been able to take advantage of thus far.
I think the athleticism of Frederick Douglass has him a little spooked down low. There were 2 or 3 times, Michael, he went up, got a 2-hand rebound, offensive glass, went down, and instead of going back up was looking for a move to move away and take the shot. Take that thing right straight up and put it in the hole.
One thing's for sure, it has been a very physical first half. Indians down by 9. Let's step aside for 3 minutes. We'll come right back, folks. Don't go anywhere. Live on WEKY and WBON TV. As we go to break, let's hear from our Game of the Week sponsor, A&W All-American Foods.
At A&W, we know that size matters. So we made our new triple cheeseburger one tall order with a ½ pound of juicy 100% U.S. beef and 3 slices of melted American cheese. It'll fill you up and then some. Only at A&W. Feel the heat at A&W with our delicious, cheesy, and spicy sriracha cheese curds. They're available for a limited time only. So come on in and try some today. Only at A&W.
Orthopedic and Sport Physical Therapy will help guide you on your road to recovery.
It is our mindset, a spirit driven to excellence to help people heal faster and better.
If you have pain or an injury, or you need experts in sports medicine, Orthopedic and Sports Physical Therapy is your best choice in rehabilitation, and you have direct access.
In most cases, you do not need a referral to any of our 7 locations serving the region.
Just give OSPTKY a call. Visit our website at osptky.com to find the location nearest you.
Do you have dripping registers like this? Drywall issues like this? High humidity can cause a very uncomfortable and sometimes damaging environment. It doesn't matter the age of your system. Improper installation and sizing are the failure. Here at Madison HVAC, we look at your home as a complete system, not just the pieces of equipment attached to your house. Give us a call today at 859-625-1471 so we can provide your solution. And remember, we fix that too.
Who makes the best meal in Richmond? Nuevo Vallarta. Friendly service, a place that's good for kids and good for groups. Head to Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond. Nuevo Vallarta is known for warm hospitality, great prices, great food, and the best fajitas in town. Start with an appetizer, order a la carte, or choose from their huge menu of Mexican favorites for grown-ups and kids. Nuevo Vallarta on Big Hill Avenue in Richmond.
Since opening in 1972, Citizens Guarantee Bank has been there to help our customers enhance their lives and achieve their dreams. With 7 locations across Central and Eastern Kentucky today, we are celebrating 50 years of being there for the communities we call home. Citizens Guarantee Bank is now CG Bank. New name, same commitment to being there for our neighbors. CG Bank, we've been there for that. Member FDIC, Equal Housing Lender.
Chenault Vineyards has become a premier destination in Richmond for family and friends looking for fun and entertainment. The vineyard sits on 500 acres with breathtaking views and several different things for you to enjoy while you're there. Live music, tastings, tours, a walking trail, or maybe you'd like to host your own event at the vineyard. Visit ChenaultVineyards.com to check out the complete list of upcoming events. Like them on Facebook to stay informed, or like Chenault Vineyards on Instagram.
At Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry, we value our patient relationships, making it our priority to deliver the gentle, compassionate care that you deserve from a dentist. We offer patients single-visit restoration on crowns, bridges, inlays, onlays, and veneers with CERAC. Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry is equipped to handle all your dental needs, from implants, teeth whitening, root canal therapy, and more. For your next dental appointment and for more details on lip filler and Dysport specials, call Jones Family and Cosmetic Dentistry at 859-985-0201.
The Fayette County Corrections halftime show. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins, glad to have you along. What a fun first half. Frederick Douglass, though, Tom, just hitting more shots. That was the biggest difference. They were 56.5% from the field. Madison Central 34.5%. Bench points really not a big factor. Just 2 points off the bench. That was the Ngog jumper. Fast break points fairly even. Second chance points even. Points in the paint. It's really been the three ball, and that's where Madison Central has really lived and died all year long. Davis and West really good at shooting the ball, but in that first half, 1 of 8 combined for the Indians. For those two guys, 0 of 2 for Eli Steele if you throw him in there as well. Let's see if Cody Morrison plays more in this second half. Morrison, a young guard that saw quite a bit of action toward the down the stretch in the regular season, played well against Western Hills, a guy that can spot up and shoot the ball, and see if he sees maybe some more minutes in the second half as they try to stretch the floor against this Broncos defense and knock down some of those open shots. Here at the half, it's a 9-point lead. Frederick Douglass, though, their athleticism, all that coming into play. We saw it in the first half, and there's a reason, Tom, that they've won 26 games in a row. They are really, really good. And when you win 26 games in a row, folks are going to start to notice you. And I feel like this team feels disrespected because they didn't enter the top 5 or even top 10 in the top 25 rankings until late in the year. They felt disrespected, and they have something to prove out here today against a team in Madison Central that, even though their win-loss record wasn't the best during the regular season, they're still a dangerous threat as well.
Oh, absolutely, and they have proven already here today that they can play the game. They've got tremendous athletic ability, as you pointed out. You know, I was going to tell you a while ago, the one kid there, Boosin, who's the baseball player, he looks like a baseball player. He looks like a major leaguer out there. So that young man with a bright future ahead of him, man, he could play this game, though, and right now has helped his team out to a 9-point lead.
Had a big 6 points there in the first half, did Logan Busen, and a good job by him of taking what the defense gave him. And there was open shots for him. He took them, and he knocked them down. Thanks for joining us here, folks, on the Fayette County Corrections Halftime Show. Remember, Fayette County Corrections now paying $50,000 per year for new corrections officers. Apply today at lexingtonky.gov/correctionsjobs. 1 minute away from the second half as the Indians take on Frederick Douglass. And what do you think halftime adjustments Alan Feldhouse Jr. will have his team come out here with?
Well, number one, I know he's told his team, you got to make shots, guys. And we sometimes, with our offense, get in a little bit of a hurry on offense, and you can't do that now. I mean, you got 2 quarters to go. Let's make every shot count. And when you set it up and run a play, then you've got Robbie Todd, you've got Jalen West, both able to crash the board, and even Jalen Davis can come in there and help out. So let's see what they decide to do. On the other side, I think Frederick Douglass, they're just going to keep playing the way they've been playing in this game. Now, odds are, and you and I both know this, that the percentages aren't going to stay where they are for Frederick Douglass. Sooner or later, the averages are going to come back and get them. And if you're the Indians, you want to make sure you're shooting well when that happens so you can get right back in this thing.
Central will have the ball. I think you got to come out here aggressive. So if we can get a basket to go on this first possession of the third quarter. Tylon Webb will take Jalen Davis, confirmed with Lavelle Martin before the second half started that Webb is going to go play football at Army. So he's a good football player, good athlete. Todd for 3, short. West up high for the rebound. Fadeaway is good. It's a good start to the second half. Todd taking that 3, Tom, and that's a shot he can make. But again, with the size advantage, you want to see Robbie maybe inside trying to use that and use his strength against this smaller Broncos basketball team.
Yeah, West with his 6-point there. He's going to be key in this second half for the Indians.
Carmelo Boone guarded by Parker Mullins. Ball knocked loose by Davis. And now Simpson unable to track it down. Robbie Todd's got it for Central, and the Indians can cut even further into that halftime deficit as Jaden West will bring it up the floor. It's a screen by Todd. West forced it up, got it back, kicks it out to Steele. Swung around, up top, Davis has got it. Webb there defensively. Tylon guarding Davis. Jalen got the defender in the air, leans in for 2, no, and Simpson grabs the rebound.
Little off balance that time. That wasn't his shot. He wasn't able to set.
Boone, corner 3, good. 10-point Broncos lead here in the third.
Yeah, he just sat out there. Nobody even close to him.
Inside Davis, no. Contact. Good defense by Chenault. Simpson up the floor. Kai steps into a three. Pure. Timeout, Allen Feldhouse. 6-0 run, Frederick Douglass, and a 13-point lead, and not what we wanted to see coming out of the halftime break, as Frederick Douglass starting to cook offensively, back-to-back threes, and now a 13-point lead, 40-27. And Tom, that's just that's good shooting. Simpson.
7 of 12 from three-point range.
Yeah, hard to stop them when they're hitting shots like that. That's how Central was shooting on Tuesday night, or Wednesday night. No, it was Tuesday, sorry. Yeah, I mean, Davis and West and everybody, even Jonah Haskins got in there and knocked down a three in that win over Western Hills. Morrison hit one, Landon Ray hit two. I mean, everybody that got in the game on Tuesday was hitting the three ball. Today, a different story. You got to stem the tide, though, here. If you let Frederick Douglass just keep, piling it on, it's going to get away from you here in the third quarter.
Yeah, you got to try to keep it within 10 with 1 quarter to go to have a chance, especially with the three-point line. But we got to make good decisions offensively now.
Mullins bounce pass to Todd. Swing it over to Davis. Jalen in trouble. Picked up his dribble. Bounce feed into Todd. There we go. That's where we want Robbie with it. Inside. Kick it out to Parker. Now Davis going to post up on Busen. Double team. Davis looking around, trying to find somebody. In trouble. Kicks it out to Todd. West driving. Jumper. Short. Todd up for the rebound. Robbie back up and in.
That's what you do right there.
Yeah, and that's where I think Robbie Todd can really take over this basketball game inside the paint. Simpson driving on Davis. Contact, basket good, and a foul. I mean, Kai just drove around two of the best players in the region, drew the foul, and finished the shot over Robbie Todd, who picks up the personal. That's the first foul on Todd, but Kai Simpson can push this lead up to 14 with the free throw. Wes Scarberry done such a good job with this team. Took over right before the season started, and he's been all business. He's been all business here today as well. Eli Steele, bounce pass to West. Jaden. Free throw jumper, no. That's a shot West can knock down. It is just not falling for him today. Simpson over to Chenault. Now Busen. He'll drive. Kick it into Simpson. Ball's loose. Davis dove for it. And it's going to be Armello Boone with it now. Boone out to Simpson. Wide open three. This time, no. Still got away with the push. And they're going to say off of the head of Avion Chenault. And here come the Indians offensively. Down by 14 points. Parker Mullins. In the hands of Davis. Or to a Todd, excuse me. Now West. Jaden up to Mullins. Man, they are denying Davis. Jalen looking inside. There's Robbie again. Todd double teamed. In trouble. Hits the deck. Body's on the floor. Robbie calls timeout. Indians get the TO. Jared Pyatt coming out to talk to Parker Mullins. A 30-second timeout. The Douglas fans, Tom, wanted to travel. A lot of contact there as Todd hit the floor, and the officials letting them play. Heads-up play there by Allen Feldhouse to kind of bail his team out of an issue. But the issue, or the real issue, is he can't score. Shots that Frederick Douglass are knocking down, Madison Central is not, and that's really been the story here. When will the offense get going? If you wait too much longer, might be too late. Frederick Douglass on top by 14, almost halfway through the third quarter.
Michael, right now, the Indians need to outscore the Broncos by 5 points the rest of this third quarter. If they do that, they're right back in this game.
Yeah, you want to get it down to single digits if you can going into the fourth. Give yourself a chance. Steele, right side West. Now Davis. Jalen driving. Man, that was good help defense on the other side, and I think it was Tylon Webb or maybe Chenault that came in late there to contest the shot, and Davis just couldn't knock it down.
Yeah, I think he got a little piece of the ball there, too.
4:10 to play in the third. Armello Boone to Busen. Logan going to drive, give it off to Simpson. Kai again driving on Davis. Man, great defense. Yeah, Davis right there at the end. He swiped at it. Had he just gone straight up, that would have been a non-call. But right at the end, he tried to swipe at it and block the shot and picked up the personal. And that's the third foul on Jalen Davis. Davis talking to the official here. Simpson makes the free throw. That's the thing about Kai, Tom. He never seems to be out of control.
7 in this quarter, 16 points in the game. That's his average.
Yeah, he's going to hit that and more today, obviously. Another free throw for Simpson. Knocks that one down. 45-29. We are halfway through quarter number 3 and a 16-point lead for Frederick Douglass. Davis driving out to steal. Robbie Todd sets the screen for West. He crosses over, gets in the paint, out to steal. Eli, corner 3. Man, just in and out. Another good look that won't fall. Chenault the other way. Missed. Boone, tip up and in. 18-point Broncos lead. We're going the wrong way, Tom. Central don't want to get out of your rhythm here. Turn it over. Webb with the steal. Tylon had it knocked away, got it back. Armello inside Simpson. No, Davis the rebound. Jalen back the other way.
Fouled again.
Fouled again. Oh, they're still letting them play.
Fouled him 4 times there.
And now Steele picks up the personal on Chenault. And these officials, man, they're letting them play physical. And the Broncos crowd can sense it. 11 minutes away from a region championship appearance, and things starting to really come untethered for the Indians.
I can see him letting them play, but when you knock a player down to the floor when he's got the basketball, I don't care who you are, that is a personal foul.
Yeah, surprised Coach Feldhouse didn't tear into him. He may be saving it for when they come back down the floor, because we know he can get into him like nobody else can.
He don't forget things either, so.
Chenault. Man, he's been good today.
Yep.
2 more at the line.
Gives him 8.
Morrison will come up the left sideline. Cody guarded by Chenault. Drives in. Bounce pass to Davis. Jalen, 3. In and out. That's been the story of the game. Morrison had it knocked loose. It'll stay with Madison Central. Another shot that was down, found a way to come out. And the Indians just 4 points here in the third quarter. Jalen's got it again. Short again. Round to the hands of Boone.
Yeah.
Tylon Webb with it. Webb. Man, count the basket and a foul. And Frederick Douglass, 26 straight wins, and you see why, folks. Man, when they get going, Tom, they're hard to beat. They just have so many guys and so many weapons they can throw at you.
I agree, but I also agree that if they get 3 officials that are going to call it close, they're not going to have the kind of game they're having right now.
Man, Webb misses the free throw, but got his own rebound. Busen spinning in and able to finish over Todd. 53-29. Jalen in trouble. Right side over to Steele. Now it's Morrison. Cody to West. Swing it over to Davis. Jalen all the way up. There's the whistle. Will they get? Oh, they count the basket and a foul for Davis. Coach Scarberry asking how that's an and one. He thought it was on the floor, but it will be a free throw for Davis, who's just trying to find his own rhythm, Tom. But with this lead where it is, we said Central needed to get it down to double figures. It's going to be very hard to do that now.
Yeah. Yeah, Jalen with 19. This will make 20 if he hits his free throw. Looks like they're going to bring in Eric Triplett, number 13, for the Broncos. He looks scared to death out there.
I would be too.
Oh, man. It's brutal out there.
3-point play. 20 now in the game for Jalen, but I'm going to need a lot more from him down the stretch. Tylon Webb, no. Tipped up and in by Chenault on the slam putback. And Frederick Douglass just pushes the lead even further. 23-point difference now. West driving, hanging, finish.
8 for West.
Boone picked up. Who's going to grab him? Morrison will. But that's Simpson working on Morrison. Drives and a foul underneath.
.22.
The foul is on Steele. That is his second.
Eli Steele with his second personal.
So Kai Simpson never seems in a hurry, Tom. I think that's the most impressive thing with Simpson is just he's always just plays his game. Never seems rattled. I watched him play last year in the semifinals versus Madison Southern and then in the championship game against Henry Clay. And here today he has led his team. Now 16 points for Kai Simpson. Second free throw comes off. Indians down 22 points, a minute 35 to play in the third quarter. Does Madison Central have one more run in them? Jalen Davis to Todd. Robbie pump fakes, drives, kicks it out to Morrison. 3 from the corner is good, and it's down to 19.
Well, need a whole lot more of that, guys.
Boone wide open. Armello lays it off to Webb. Tylon comes off, but the ball tipped out by West. The Madison Central coaching staff yelling at their team to wake up. They wanted to put a little pressure on Frederick Douglass, but nobody picked up the ball handler. West stole it. Ball's loose. Steal, and a foul on Busen. (56-37). 1:05 to play here in the third. Eli Steele will throw it in.
It's only 2 fouls against the Broncos here in the second half. Or at least that were called.
West, 3, good. They say a long 2 at a foot on the line. Now Busen will bring it up. Logan almost traveled with it. Able to get it up the floor to Chenault. Avion, baseline, hangs and finishes. 58-39, 40 seconds to play. Central here in the third quarter has seen the 9-point lead at the half from Frederick Douglass, now up to 19. Davis bumped by Busen, double team. Kicks it to Morrison. Todd will drive in and finish. Good strong move by Todd. 19 seconds now. Simpson up the floor. Morrison there defensively. Splits the double team. Kicks it to Chenault. Back to Simpson. 10 seconds in the third. Kai pulls from deep and knocks down another one. 19 for Kai Simpson. Davis from three-quarter court. No. And after 3, it's all Broncos. They turn a 9-point lead into a 20-point advantage after 3. We'll come back in 1 minute. Indians on the ropes. Got to have a big fourth quarter when we come back on WEKY and WBON TV.
Looking for some fun this fall? The Galaxy Bowling Center has a league for you. No matter your skill level, you can come out, make some new friends, and have a great time. Call 624-4444 for details. Or, if you're more of a trivia person, Champions Bar and Grill has you covered every Tuesday, starting at 7 with great prizes and all-you-can-eat wings for only $19.99. Why go anywhere else? The Galaxy Bowling Center and Champions Bar and Grill. Your ticket to fun just off I-75, exit 87 in Richmond.
It's the common thread that ties us together, making life better for everyone. At CVNB, that means better banking, better accounts and lending, better experiences, better schools, and better communities. Better. It's what ties us together. CVNB. Bank better.
Back here live on WBON TV, Tom Gross, Michael Watkins, and Tom. Indians on the ropes here.
They are. Thing that you got to.
Down by 20. Here's Busen. He'll kick it out to Chenault. Baseline drive. And Avion missed it wildly. Davis back the other way. Being tracked down from behind by Webb, who knocked it loose. Tyler on the steal. Webb, outlet to Avion Chenault. Broncos have numbers. Armello Boone, 2 more.
17 for Boone now.
Man, he's so smooth. He and Simpson just, again, they play so under control. Jaden West. Short. Boone the rebound. It's been one of those days, Tom. The shots not falling for Madison Central. And now you almost have to kind of start to press. Busen just drills Davis, got around him. Webb for 3. Good. Davis got hit in the neck by an elbow from Busen.
Well, is somebody going to come out, or we're going to just sit there and watch it for a minute?
Jalen laying on the floor. The officials don't even come over to talk to Coach Feldhouse. Davis just laying out there by his lonesome.
I'm a little disappointed in the bench of Madison Central on this.
Well, I think that the officials told something to Feldhouse. Scarberry came out to check on him. Yeah, Feldhouse just can't believe the official just walked away. Yeah, Feldhouse asking the officials, why'd you walk away for?
Yeah.
Oh, gosh, the official, the crowd here for Frederick Douglass. Letting the officials know about it, too. Here's Mullins. Inside Todd, Robbie. Fouled hard, missed the layup, and he'll go to the free throw line. A 25-point Frederick Douglass lead, and now the top scorer for the Indians out of the game as Davis took a shot to the throat from Logan Busen.
Yeah, it looked as if, I don't think there wasn't anything purposely on it.
No.
He grabbed the ball and turned his body to the right, and his elbow caught Jalen right in the neck.
It was just weird. The officials said something to Feldhouse and then walked away, and then Feldhouse didn't know. I mean, I don't think if he thought he wasn't allowed to come out there or what, but here's Busen. Long pass to Chenault. Avion out to Webb. This time he'll drive. Now Simpson wide open. And he traveled with it.
Yeah.
Simpson should have took the shot. That's really.
Yeah, he's hit 2 from out there already.
23-point lead, 6.5 to play.
Looking for, see if Jalen's going to be able to come back in. They got him back in.
Todd, and here he is. Jalen Davis with him. To Mullins. Swinging around right side. West. Inside the Todd. Robbie. Parker Mullins. Open for 3.
Yeah.
Short. And the ball tracked down by Davis in the corner. Swinging inside Todd. Wide open. And Robbie got hit and fouled from behind. I always like it when the players, Tom, foul and then look at the official like, I didn't even touch him.
Yeah, when they knew they did.
We see it all the time. I mean, even our teams do it.
Yeah, Simpson is, I believe that's his 3rd personal foul.
Robbie Todd at the free throw line. First one is up and in.
Yeah, Robbie, 3 free throws in this quarter. Gives him 9 points in the game now.
And this time, no. Davis tried to tip it to himself, out of bounds. Off of the Madison Central senior.
It must have been the officials that told him he couldn't go out on the floor.
There was something that happened there. Chenault slams it home.
14 for Chenault. Two observations, Michael. If Frederick Douglass is allowed to play this physical the rest of the entire tournament, nobody's going to beat them.
Yeah, they have so many weapons. Davis into Todd. Robbie out to Parker. Parker will take another 3. Short again. Parker just not shooting with confidence tonight like we've seen him shoot with this year. Seems a bit rattled out there, and Frederick Douglass taking advantage of this big lead. Here's a drive by Busen, stripped away, outlet to West.
Here we go.
Jaden will slam it down, and it's now down to 22, 68-46. Simpson going to throw it in. Busen kicks by Davis.
I'm getting into the student section there with tapping the head and pointing. That was pretty good.
Timeout Broncos. Big lead for Frederick Douglass. We'll come back in 1 minute on the stations of Wallingford Broadcasting and WBON TV.
Need a physical for school or work? Need it right away? No problem. Berea Urgent Care has 2 convenient locations along with late hours to meet your needs. They're affordable too. Physicals at Berea Urgent Care only $20. DOT and CDL physicals are only $65. Berea Urgent Care number 1 by Walmart is open every day 9 to 9. Berea Urgent Care number 2 by Berea Drug open Monday through Friday 10 till 6. No appointment necessary. Berea Urgent Care, here when you need us.
Did I ever tell you about that time I zipped right past that dang Sasquatch?
I don't think so.
Yes, sir. I don't know how they ever got away if it wasn't for this brand new side-by-side I got at Gateway Cycles.
In Mount Sterling?
Yes, sir. They set me up with something that left old Sasquatch sneezing in my dust. Jimbo! Lord, I hear him coming back now.
That ain't no Sasquatch. That's Mama.
Get a great deal on Sasquatch eluders today. Gateway Cycles, Mount Sterling.
68-46 here live on WBON TV, WEKY. Tom Gross, Michael Watkins here in the 11th region semifinals. Frederick Douglass looking to book themselves a spot in the 11th region championship game on Monday. And Tom, they're 5 minutes away from doing so. Will it be Lex Cath or Great Crossing? That's going to be the question following this one. Here's Simpson. Another drive. Lays it off. Chenault. Chenault not ready. Got it. Finished. Man, Avion's been so good tonight underneath.
16 for Chenault.
Morrison to Davis.
Oh.
Long 2. Good.
22 for Davis.
That's what the lead is right now. 22 for Frederick Douglass. Busen in the middle of the floor. Chenault, this time no. Ball tipped around to the hands. Back to Tylen Webb. Comes off. And it will be Frederick Douglass basketball.
You know, it looks like a bunch of 4-year-olds going after a cookie jar when they go after the ball. It's amazing.
Everybody just trying to
everybody's
swap
trying
at
to get it. Yeah.
It's like me and you going after some cheese curds over at A&W.
Absolutely.
I always let you have the last one, though.
I appreciate that, man. Age before beauty, right?
And Ray going to foul Busen.
Needed to do that. Although, you know, you're fouling the guy that shoots pretty good, but he's not that good from the free throw line. Logan is only 29% coming into the game. So I'm sure he's the target man here in the latter parts of this game.
Simpson working on Davis.
If Boosin gets the ball, let's see if they don't go right after him.
They're going to try to keep him away from it, I think. Simpson, backdoor cut, Chenault, and Avion, two more.
He's amazing. We've seen some athletes, that's for sure.
Yeah.
18 for Chenault.
Yeah, Chenault, Simpson, and Boone have been so good. Here's a West three, deep, short, and right there he is, Chenault with a rebound. Long outlet to Webb, Tylon Webb. Works it over to Simpson.
Did a good job of keeping his foot nailed to the floor over there.
Kai around the defense of Morrison. Busen blocked from behind by Davis. Outlet to West. Jaden.
Wow.
Yeah, just lost the handle on it.
Wow.
Here's Webb up and in. 74-48.
10 for Webb.
Davis to Ray. Landon Ray going to work it in. Kick it out and turned it over.
Anticipated Morrison going to his right, and he just stood still.
Got a timeout. Timeout, Frederick Douglass. Full timeout. Broncos want to talk it over with a big lead here in the fourth. Let's come back on WBON TV.
Hey Madison County, did you know Berea Ace Hardware is more than just a hardware store? Berea Ace Hardware carries the top brands like Skag, Echo, Steel, Spartan, Toro, Bentelli e-bikes, Wolf brand scooters, Trailmaster go-karts, and Red Cat Racing RC cars. Check us out at BereaAce.com. We sell fun at Berea Ace.
Ace is the place with the helpful hardware, folks.
Granite, marble, and quartz for any surface. Make a lifetime commitment you won't regret.
Frederick Douglass with this big lead, and they'll inbound it right in front of head coach A.W. Hamilton. You see right there in the shot, that's Deshaun Jackson, EKU Colonel basketball player right now, and former Frederick Douglass Bronco. Going to see his former high school team advance to the 11th Region Championship game, where Deshaun played his senior year and lost to Madison Central in that title game. Man, Deshaun Jackson was so good.
Oh, yeah.
A lot of these guys are here on the floor. Chenault, Boone, and well, I know Chenault and Simpson were members of that team. Ball knocked loose. Busen lost it, got it back, and can't finish. And West able to get the rebound. Lay it off to Davis. Jalen on the baseline. Out to West. Three on the way. Lay off into the hands of Chenault. Avion quickly down the floor. And, oh, that one's blocked off of Chenault.
Yeah, he blocked.
We got away with one there, I think, Tom.
Well, he blocked it right into his hands. I mean, he didn't touch him with the body.
So we see the replay here. I feel like, was it Morrison just wrapped him up? I think Morrison was trying, I can't see it there. Morrison was trying to, I think, try to foul him and not let him go up. And then Todd came in to block it. Davis. Man, pretty move, able to finish. Jalen's got 24 in the game. And that's what Frederick Douglass leads by at the moment. Simpson can't answer the other way. Outlet, here comes Davis again. Jalen steps into a deep three. Man, short. It has just been that kind of night.
Yep.
Or day, excuse me, for Madison Central. Everything has been short. Busen to Armello Boone. Boone lost it. Got it back. Blocked. Tipped around Simpson. No. And Morrison able to get it. We near 1 minute to play. Morrison in trouble. Able to get away. Davis another three. This time it's good. 27 now for Davis.
We'll see some substitutions, I would imagine.
Yeah, these young guys going to come in for the Broncos.
Menifee's number 12 bringing the ball up there.
Davis almost got a steal.
There's Wambai, number 3. He's in the ball game now. Little forearm shiver.
Up, ball stolen away. Outlet to West. Jaden. That's a tough shot, able to finish.
He is so able to contort his body. It's amazing.
Broncos back the other way. 3. No. Robbie Todd able to get another rebound. Davis. Try another one from deep. No. And we got to have our officials timeout. For the last time in the Madison Central red, white, and blue, Jalen Davis, Robbie Todd, and Jaden West will come out of the ball game. What a career for that young man, Jalen Davis. You see him coming off here. West and Todd, the other 2 seniors.
Yeah, getting a good congratulations from the guys on the end of the bench there.
Yeah, it's just, you know, it has to come to an end sometime, Todd.
Yeah, it's sad from that vantage point. But,
Davis,
of the 3 that went out, they're going to be in one sport or the other at the next level.
Yep.
So.
3 seconds. 2. Frederick Douglass will knock off Madison Central and advance to the 11th Region Championship game on Monday night, where they will face the winner of Great Crossing Lexington Catholic. That game will start around 3 p.m. today. You can check it out on our friends at Prep Spin for the game later on today. We'll step aside for 3 minutes, come back here and put a bow on basketball season for us. It's come to an end. Madison Central falls in the semifinals of the 11th Region Tournament here on WBON TV.
Support local and get your vehicle running at its peak performance with CT Diesel Performance off Exit 97 in Richmond. Chris Thorne and his staff specialize in diesel performance and repair that will service any vehicle, big or small, with oil changes, brakes, tires, alignments, and more. Broke down and need a tow? Well, call CT Diesel at 859-699-8712. Like them on Facebook to enter a weekly drawing for a free oil change. CT Diesel Performance off Exit 97 in Richmond.
Being prepared for various types of disasters is one of the best ways to ensure the safety of your family, friends, and community. The Madison County Emergency Management Agency and the Chemical Stockpile Emergency Preparedness Program is here and ready to support community emergency response. For how to be prepared, make emergency kits, know your zone, and shelter-in-place information, contact EMA CSEP at 624-4787 or visit madisoncountyky.us/EMA. Madison County EMA CSEP, your partner in preparedness.
Hi there, I'm Alan Feldhouse Jr., head basketball coach at Madison Central High School. Here at MCHS, we have built a winning team. I'd like to tell you about another local winning team, family-owned and operated Bluegrass Restoration and Construction. They specialize in roofing, general construction, and home maintenance services. Just like on the court, you need a team that will work together to get the job done, and that's exactly what BRC does. Give them a call at 859-353-1133. Row Tribe.
Want to make dinner a true winner? This is temptation times 12. Get the ultimate family meal at Lee's Famous Recipe Chicken with our 12-piece family meal at a great price.
Try the new Cajun Combo for just $5.99 or feed a family with 3 new Inflation Busters meal deals.
Here on WBON TV, and the 11th Region all regular season team being announced here today is We see Armello Boone from Frederick Douglass. There's a young player from Sayre. Tylon Webb from Frederick Douglass being honored as well. Nope, sorry, not Tylon Webb. Nick Spalding from Dunbar. Man, that kid can score.
Yes. Look at the height out there. I'm like, let's put 2 or 3 of them on the same team.
Vince Dawson from Great Crossing. Of course, he's not out here. His team. Oh, there he comes. Malachi Moreno from Great Crossing. I think you now look at the size, Tom. It just got a little taller. 7 foot. Malachi Moreno.
Yeah, he's a short kid, isn't he? Wow.
There's Davis being honored. Kai Simpson.
From Madison Southern,
Jay Rose from Mad South.
Where is Jay? He should be here. Here he comes.
Yeah, I saw him a second ago.
Out from behind the bench.
11th Region Player of the Year from Lexington Catholic, Reese Potter.
Yeah, Reese Potter, Player of the Year.
Here he comes from the right. There's a little more height.
Oh, yeah. Man, how much fun is it going to be to watch those two guys? You got
going at each other.
Moreno and Potter inside in this next ball game.
Couple 7-footers doing battle there.
So that's your all-11th region team for the regular season. Coach of the Year. We're going to make them squeeze together here. I think the Coach of the Year is going to be, was it Scarberry? I think it was Scarberry.
I can't remember.
Got some good ones to choose from.
Yeah,
man.
I read it, but I can't remember who it was. Might have been Scarberry.
Well, Tom, let's wrap things up here on the Chenault Vineyards postgame show. Chenault Vineyards has become the go-to destination for families and friends to enjoy fun and entertainment in a relaxing atmosphere. See why so many people spend their weekends at Chenault Vineyards at ChenaultVineyards.com. Yeah, there is Scarberry, the 11th Region Coach of the Year.
Yep.
Tom, a tough way to go out for Jalen Davis, Jaden West, and Robbie Todd, the 3 seniors from Madison Central, as their careers and their season comes to an end. But, man, what a fun ride it's been watching Davis play for all these years, and West and Todd, the last 2 in the Indians uniform. A lot of fun to see these guys do what they have done, and, you know, obviously Davis, a part of that 11th Region Championship team 2 years ago. Never hate to see, or you never like to see it come to an end, but only one team eventually will stand up and be crowned state champion. And today the Indians see their season come to an end. Just a tough loss, tough way to go out. I mean, obviously not the way you want to perform in this game, but sometimes the shots just don't fall, and that was the case here today for Madison Central.
Yeah, it just was a bad shooting day. They did what they had to do rebounding-wise, but other than that, they just could not get the ball to fall down.
Yeah, just one of those games where you shoot, what, 37.3% from the field, and you know, the Broncos shoot 52.8. It's hard to win. And in the third quarter, Frederick Douglass shot 64.3% from the field. That's when they really put the game away.
Yeah, you can't beat that. I mean, you got to shoot with them or you're going to get left behind, and that's what happened to the Indians today.
So the Indians will fall by the final score of 74-55. Final stats look like this for the victor today. 17 points for Armello Boone, 18 for Avion Chenault, 19 for Kai Simpson, 10 for Tylon Webb, 8 for Logan Busen, and only 2 points off the bench for Jack Ingog. On the other side, Madison Central, Jalen Davis, 27 points, 5 rebounds, 14 for Jaden West, and 10 rebounds, a double-double for West, 9 and 8 for Robbie Todd, and 3 points, 3 rebounds for Cody Morrison, but not enough as the Indians fall by the final score of 74-55. That'll do it for us, Tom Gross, Michael Watkins. Great job once again by our camera crew. We got Dawson Rule, Jacob Beck, and Aiden Mills on the camera this evening. Our producer, Gage Hill. Great job by Gage as always, and appreciate Samantha Burford providing our halftime interviews and all the social media stuff that she does throughout the ball game. Hugh Davis and Ron Harrison providing the stats to us, and great job by Bryan Station hosting this tournament. They've done a really good job here this year hosting the 11th Region. Yeah, really good job. Great facility, and can't wait to see what it's going to look like in a couple of years. Lex Kath and Great Crossing coming up next. You can check that game out on go.prepspin.com. I think it's $10 to watch the game on pay-per-view. But listen, folks, it's going to be well worth it. It's going to be a really good basketball game. And the championship's also going to be on PrepSpin on Monday night. We will say goodbye for all of us here at WEKY and WBON TV. Thanks for listening. Thanks for watching. Baseball season, Monday, March 13th is our next broadcast. We'll have baseball for you then. Until then, have a safe weekend, and we'll see you next time on WBON TV.